What's going on, guys? It's Brandon with Peak Performance Engineering, and today I wanted to show you guys a new tonneau cover that I just got for my 2021 Ram 1500 Bighorn quad cab with a smaller cab, so it's got a longer 6'4" bed. And I had a company who actually had reached out to me who had saw the channel called Yita, and Yita Motor. And these guys actually have an Amazon store, and they sell a bunch of different products. They actually have some products for Jeeps that we may test out later, but they reached out and they wanted to actually have me test this tonneau cover on my new Ram. And so I agreed, so they ended up shipping me out a tonneau cover. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys today. I'm gonna unbox this thing, and we're gonna try to put it onto my Ram, see how it fits, all that good stuff. So, this is not a sponsored video. This is gonna be my actual, testimonial. So we'll see how I like it and let you guys know. Did get a little bit of opening action on the end, but nothing came out, so no harm, no foul on that. And let's see if we can slide this bad boy out. Probably easier if you got two people to help you. Nothing else in the box. All right, so looks nicely packaged, right? It's in a plastic bag, what you would expect. Looks like it's in good shape. So far, so good. All right, what do we have? So, looks like here we've got some assembly instructions. That's always really good. So trifold soft tonneau cover. And again, this is for the larger 6'4" bed with the quad cab. Now, if you do have a crew cab where you have the shorter 5'7" bed, they do also make a tonneau cover for that as well. So be sure to check that out. So down in the description below, I'll put the link to Amazon where you guys can pick these up. And let's see. Ooh, okay. So I think this might be, look at that. Even give you a little lamp there to stick on the bottom of the tonneau, so you got some light into your bed. Rear latch hooks. And some more of the sticky stuff. So I think this is just gonna be kind of a weather stripping. I'm guessing it's gonna go on either the bed, rails, or the bottom of this thing, but we're gonna have to actually read the instructions to find out. Apologies, you guys can hear those crows in the background. They're ready for Halloween, huh? Let me grab you guys, we'll get your peepers on this so we can see these instructions together. Aha, okay, so it looks like this tape, double-sided tape stuff they give us, it is gonna go on the top of the bed rail there. And I think this is just some protection type stuff. So yeah, this looks like it should be pretty simple. I've had a bed liner like this in the past. Usually there's just some clamps here and then it'll just kind of fold out like they show us. Yep, okay, yeah. So should be pretty simple. Yep, just basically clamp this side, fold it down, you clamp these, easy on off, looks like quick clamps. Pretty standard stuff. So all right, I'm pretty pumped. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Next step, we're gonna go get the truck and we'll get this thing started to get put on. All right, so we just got back. I just gave the Ram a quick wash. It was a little bit dirty. Yeah, it kind of gets, this is all some new asphalt millings, but this kind of gets, it's been real rainy the last week. So our truck ended up getting a little bit dirty. So we got her cleaned up now. So we're gonna have to climb back here. And it looks like all we really need to do to prep this thing is just put that sticky piece that they have, which is gonna kind of be a seal across the top of here. So I'll go ahead and wipe this thing off, just make sure it's nice and dry. We'll stick that on, and then we're gonna be able to actually take the cover and just place it in place. There'll be some clamps to clamp it on either side here, and then it just simply rolls over, and then we'll be able to clamp it here and here. And that should be about it. So let's go ahead and get to it. So one cool thing that I like so far with this kit is, they give you a number here for some online support that you can call. So they give you an 800 number, an email, so that's kind of cool. But also, as I was looking through the instructions, I mean, let's face it, there's not much to putting on a tonneau bed cover, so it's not that difficult, but the instructions are actually in pretty good shape, or pretty good shape. They're pretty easy to read, pretty easy to follow. Sometimes you get some of those instructions that aren't really translated very well and kind of hard to follow. But yeah, this one's got great visuals, good pictures, so I really like that and I appreciate that about the kit. And then I'm still not sure how this is going to work out, but it's pretty neat that they gave you a little light, so that's pretty awesome. Now this truck, do I have lights back here? You know what, I don't think I do. So usually in the past, a lot of my Rams would have actually the bed lights, but it looks like this one doesn't. So I probably will actually need this. So it's kind of cool that they included it. I do got to look through the instructions also to find out where these suckers go. So maybe let's check that out real quick. So these are going to be your little connectors for the bottom. Let's get this garbage out of the way. So I think I'm going to go ahead and actually attempt to put this thing on the bed by myself here, because it shouldn't be too hard. It's not very heavy. But do make sure that you go ahead and remove the cardboard. Get this kind of prepped and ready before you put it on the truck. And basically what we're going to do is this will be the very back, facing the back window of the truck. And then basically once it's laid down like this, then you're just going to simply undo these, and then this whole thing will fold out. We can discard this paper. But we will need to actually take those clamps that are on this underside and be able to hook them into the bed rail and kind of clamp them. So obviously it's easier if you do it right now when you can see them. So I'm also looking at these. It looks like there is some adjustment you can do to this kind of collar piece. Let me see if I can hold the camera while I show you. So with this, you can move it in or out to kind of make sure it fits your bed rail. So it looks like on both sides it's already in the middle position, but you can move it if you need to. So let's try to put it in this way and then see if we need to move it or adjust it at all. So basically all you're doing is you're going to get it kind of just lined up to the back of the truck, even from left to right, and that's it. And then clamp it down. Not much to it, guys. There we go. Let's see, do it fit that way? All right, so I wanted to get you guys in here a little bit closer. So yeah, basically all I'm doing is I'm just saying, okay, this is all lined up, because you could move it in or this way, but the middle position is perfect, which is where they already had it adjusted for me, so that's great. And now it's just simply a matter of tightening it up so that we get this to go underneath this lip here, and that's all that's going to hold this thing in place. Well, this plus the other side plus 2 more on the front, so 4 total clamps, but it's really, really, really simple. Not much to it. And we'll do the same for this side. Now, before we go any farther and kind of really, wrench on these things and tighten them down, let's go ahead and unpop it and roll the cover out. Let's just make sure everything lines up well, because we may have to actually adjust these in or out if it's not going back straight. So let's go ahead and get this out. Clip, clip. Looking beautiful. Get that garbage out the way. Yeah, see, this is just a little adjustment. So this is all looking pretty good down the side. Yeah, and see, this side needs to come over a little bit more. So I think it's tight. So I may actually, so this one I do have moved. How do I have this one? I think I have this one on the inner part. So I may need to actually move this one to the inner part too, just so I can be able to move the whole cover over. And that way it'll really fit perfectly in the middle. So let's try that. All right, so let's go ahead and roll it out again. I've kind of got it, I think, centered better than it was before. And push back where it needs to be. And same as we did before, let's go ahead and get the cardboard off, so that's not giving us any trouble. We'll just go to clamp it down here. Okay, it looks pretty good, I think. Look good this way. Whoop, watch out for the that thing there. think that's gonna be probably money right there. Oh, the last part of this bed cover, tonneau cover install that we got to go over is going to be this little light. So they didn't tell you where to put it, but I think what I'm going to do is maybe try to stick it right here to this last bar. That way when I'm underneath the truck, I'll have some access to turn it on, and then additionally when it's folded over one more time, it'll be protected from flying off on the expressway. So yeah, let's give it a shot here. Ooh, okay. Oh, we need to get some batteries for it. Interesting. All right, well, I'll tell you what, we'll stick it on for now. It does look like a perfectly cut piece. Let's say this is probably about the middle right here. Pop around there. I'm gonna call this one a wrap. All right, so now we've got to actually go back and tighten up the left and right sides, and then we'll come back and basically for this all we'll do, I'll go ahead and show you right now. I don't know how well we can see. Okay, let's get this in here. All right, so for these clamps, I was able to get middle and middle on both of those. And yeah, these are really, really easy to use. So this is pretty standard stuff. They literally just kind of clamp like that. This one can probably just get tightened a little more. All you do is you spin it up and tighten. So it's that easy, it's that quick, and that's what's holding it on there. And then boom, you've got your tonneau cover. So again, guys, pretty easy, right? Just 4 clamps and that's it. You put that little piece up here, and all that does is just give you a little extra seal underneath here. And it's easy peasy. And then when you're done and you're ready to rock, you just, stow it back up, and then you put your little clamps on here, and that holds it in place. So you could drive around, and only be about this big, and you have all the extra parts of the bed open. And then if you want to remove it entirely, just unspin those, no problem. So on my one of my previous Rams, probably my 17 Ram, I had this similar, exact same kind of bed cover, and it's simple, it works great, they're pretty inexpensive. I want to say this bed cover on Amazon is around $200, maybe a little bit more, $215. So I think it's a great option. I've had buddies who have like the nice hard covers or like some real high-end stuff like $800 for a bed cover, but I just don't see it. I mean, these ones work great, and it's going to last a long time. My dad still got one on his truck that's, he's had for 10 plus years, I think, and it still works. I mean, it's getting kind of ratty and tatty, but it still looks great on his truck. So I think these guys, Yita Motor, I think this is the way to go. Again, these guys are on Amazon. This fits the new body style Ram, so I think this is 19 and up. And then this specific one, of course, is for the quad cab, but they do also make the shorter bed, longer cab option for the crew cab, which is much more common than this. So either one. So I would say check it out, guys. Seems really good. We'll have to maybe do an update video in a little while, get some miles on it. But yeah, so far, so good. Looks like good quality, nice aluminum parts and all that good stuff. So I think it's going to last for quite a while. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. I hope this video helps you guys out if you're in the market looking for a tonneau cover for your 19 and newer Ram 1500 or any other truck. Check out Yita Motor on Amazon and click that like and subscribe button and hang out for some more videos. See you later, guys.